So when you will click on the add button, it is going to say you enter number first because you have not entered the number. So let's enter the number and click on the add button again. In this case we are getting the result, and also 10 and 20, which is the value which we entered in previous step. My name is Nitish, and in this video I am going to show you how you can build a calculator using PHP. So let's go inside the htdocs and create a folder learn. Open editor of your choice and open this folder learn. So I am using VS Code, so I am going to open the learn folder inside my VS Code. You can use any editor of your choice. So let's create a new file first, and the file name is going to be index.php. You can name your file as anything, but I am going to name it as index. Put an exclamation mark and it will generate the boilerplate code of HTML. I am going to remove some of the code just to make it minimal. Let's name the title as PHP calculator. Yeah. So first of all, I am going to create a form colon get. It will shorthand for emit to create a form, and question mark PHP echo this. Instead of writing this long, we can use equal to sign. It will just print whatever I write after this. So PHP self, yeah. So now we have created a form which will send the data to itself, like on the same page. So there will be number one. You saw there was number one, and after that there was number two. So then in number one there will be a division, and I will put a label and input box. So the label will be number one, and after that there will be a input number. So as we want to enter number, so the type will be number. We need not to make it type as text. So we have created number one. So let's paste it and make it number two. So number two, yeah. And let's edit the for name and ID also, num2, yeah. So now let's make one for result. So result, and let's make a div, and here we will have a label. I think I can copy from above, yeah. We can copy, let's copy this and paste it here. So we are having a label. The label will be this time result, and number num2 and result, yeah. We do not need name 2 because we are not going to send the value of result. Okay, we will send the value of num1 and num2, and we want to make it disabled because we don't want that user should enter some value in result will be calculated using PHP. So for the operations there will be four operations as you saw in the demo or at the very beginning. First one will be for the add, and I am going to name it as operation. So let's copy and paste three times for three more: subtract, product, and division, yeah. So I think we have created the form successfully. So let's open this localhost and learn, yeah. Enter. So number one, number two, and result. When we will click on add or subtract or product, let's see, number one is 10, number two is 20, operation is add. So you can see that we are able to. So now when I click on the div, operation is div, yeah. So I think the HTML part is almost done. So let's move to the PHP part, and which is most important in this video. Yeah. So first of all, we will check if user click on submit button or not. So there is a is set function which is used to determine if any variable is declared and its value is not null. So if I will try to get the operation, so it will be not defined, or the array will not consist value corresponding to this key. So basically it will be null or undefined. So in that case it is not going to run whatever we are writing inside this if statement. The if statement will only run in those cases whenever we will select any operation. So in X we store num1, in Y we store num2, in OP we store operation. So now I think we should write a switch case, and let's pass the operation OP, like inside OP this could be add, subtract, multiply, division, yeah, multiply and division. So when the user will select add, in that case what we want, the result will be, let's make this result as first, let's define the result above, after that we, no, let's leave it for now. Let's first make it simple. So X and Y, so we are storing the sum of X and Y in result, and after that break. So let's make it, copy paste, yeah, 4 times, yeah. So for 4 operation there are 4 cases. Let me make it a little bit beautiful, it is looking ugly. And your code must look beautiful so that someone can read it easily. So subtract will minus, product, and this will be division, div, and this is pro. I don't remember pro or mul, yeah, pro, product. You can see add, subtract, product, and division. So these are the value. Based on this the operation is being done. Yeah, so now this looks good to me, and we have successfully did everything. So let's test if it works. So I think everything is fine. So let's come to the result and let's set the value. So the value will be uh, result. Yeah, the value will be result, because we just calculated the result and everything looks fine. Let's remove everything from the get. Yeah, and let's, yeah, let's 10, 30, add. We can see result is 40, and the previous 10 and 30 is not available, it's blank. That must be available also, because 40 is a result of what, it is result of null. No, that's wrong. So we need to make the value X and Y available at this point. So for the num2 the value will be Y, and for the num, let's copy this so that we can change Y to X only. Yeah, let's make Y to X. Now this looks good to me, and let's refresh. Now you can see 10, 30, and when I click on subtract, product also working, and division also working. Yeah, let's make something else, because this is, yeah, 0.5. Now everything is fine, the calculator looks good to me, but there are some more things which needed to be done in this calculator. So when we click on the add, when there is no value, a non-numeric value encountered, line number 9. So this is the problem in the line number 9. So first of all we will check one thing, if is numeric. So it is used to check if the number is numeric or not. If it will be numeric it will return true, or else false. So if X will be numeric, then I will check Y is numeric or not. If both will be numeric, in that case I want to do these operations. So let's copy the switch case, not copy, let's cut the switch case and paste it inside if block. And when both will be not numeric, in that case we want to tell user enter number first, and this looks fine to me. Dollar, I need to use dollar, yeah. And I want to show the error before the form if there will be any error. So let's enter the error, yeah. So if I will refresh this page, let's first remove this. So it is saying that undefined variable, can you see line number 38? So let's come to 38. So it is saying error is undefined. When I click on add, enter number first, now it is not undefined. So why this is happening? First time this error was undefined because we did not click on the submit button. It means that it was not inside if case. But second time when we click on the submit button, it was inside if case. So the error become defined. But in the case of result, why we are not getting this error? We must get, because when we are not submitting, result is also not defined. It is also inside if block. So there is something problem. So to resolve that, let's make it text and refresh. Now you can see that inside the result also we were having error, but we were unaware about that. You can see here by going to inspect. Let's refresh. Can you see? If I will make that as text, we will not able to see that. But there was error earlier. That's why I told you we need to do some more things. So we need to make everything as globally null. Null, or you can say empty string. Yeah. So at initially error x, y and result is empty string. So in this case, let's make it num. Yeah. So now if we will refresh this, now there is no error. If you will go to inspect also, then also you will not find any error. And this calculator is at its best and you can do anything. Now I think I did most of the things which I need to do. If something is left, leave it. Thank you.